Eddie Brock is putting together an MVP-type season. Near the top of every major category, he'll look to be a major contributor once again today. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab in this one, Eddie Brock. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, sitting on 19 wins. You know he wants this next one just to get to that new milestone, to say, I was a 20-game winner in the big leagues. Just a lot that you could take away from that for the rest of your life. Tell your kids, your grandkids that you won 20 games in the show. Pretty impressive, regardless of what your ERA ends up being and everything else. That is an incredible reach.
And we are underway here in San Francisco. Right side, Fitzgerald. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
De La Cruz with another scorching run of play lately. Next offering is fouled back. Just getting started here in San Francisco. The Giants would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. On the ground and foul ball.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
This is J.J. Bleday. Bleday in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time. Brock getting his 20th start of the year. A former first-round pick back in 2025. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is that. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. One down. And up next for San Francisco, Eddie Brock.
And all anyone can think about right now is his chase for that hitting streak record.
This one in the air, right field. Marte on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Brock wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. That one blasted deep to right. Carrying well. That ball has just been voted off the island. His 59th home run of the season. The Giants score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Noelvi Marte. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Got him. One down.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. And the tying run is on base.
Batting six, the second baseman, Matt.
Next for Cincinnati, Matt McLain.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
On the ground right side, and a foul ball. The 0-1 to the right side, and that chance handled to first, but it pulls him off the bag. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. Right through there for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
So digging in, Rhys Hines. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Hey! Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him swinging.
A lot of adrenaline, and we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Oracle Park, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. On the ground, right side. Gloves it on the dive. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out.
Nice diving stop right there. He gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Aye! That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail here 1-0.
Gotta re-up the deal. We got the mass appeal. Whole lot of facts on facts on facts on facts on facts for real. Major League.
Up next for the Giants, the designated hitter, Eddie Ross.
Come on, that one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
1 down, runner at 3rd. Willy Adames stands in. The 0-2. Swings, and this one's flared. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that will make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Back here in San Francisco, taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
I looked out the window, saw the sun shining, made me feel real hope that better days are coming for all my kinfolk. In the past, all the days where you been broke, been hurt, been scarred, been hard. I'm not saying that it's easy.
And a foul ball.
Well, these Reds just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. Fastball for a strike. Marte in his 3rd season, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Right there for a strike. Fights it off, he'll see another. Bleday aboard here at first with nobody out. And he grounds one to the right side. And it gets by him. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Fouled off down the right side. 1st and 2nd, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, right side. To first. Awesome play there.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Matt McLain. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Brock. Get a bind here. If we had a stress meter, it'd be spiking right now.
Yeah, needs those deep breaths and good mechanics. That's the recipe, Boog. Gotta love the drama of it all, though.
That's in there. Strike one.
Man, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
That's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Hey!
Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2. Hard hit right side. He steps on the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Reds strand a couple, still down 3-0. Brock ready to work with a lead, Siggy.
Yeah, this is the stretch where games are won, Boog. Nothing flashy. He needs to throw strikes and let the defense do their work. Well, these Reds looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
0-2 now. Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
The Reds trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Up next for Cincinnati, the center fielder, T.J. Friedl.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. T.J. Friedl now at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Can't glove it cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Well, Boog, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it.
Fitzgerald has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. bottom of the inning. And now it's the Giants DH, Eddie Brock.
Eddie Brock.
That one is hammered right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. So up next, J.J. Bleday.
The left fielder, number 22, J.J. Bleday.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. So cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And there are not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
On the ground, Fitzgerald. The throw to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Lifted in the air, right field. Lee under it. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal.
Dominate the game like we're supposed to. I'm just staying in my lane and I'm supposed to be 100.
Back here at Oracle Park, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. To the right side. Devers takes it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
In time to Devers, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third baseman,
Rhys Hines, the next to hit for the Reds.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses, struck him out. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Next will be the Giants DH, Eddie Rock. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Ashcraft, 28 years old. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. In the air, left field. That gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Willy Adames, the next Giant to hit. And the 0-2. Runner on the go. Gets under it and pops it up. De La Cruz in position. And the inning is over. One left for San Francisco, but they're in front 4-0.
Feel like Nick, throwing cannons down the field. I'm a wild loud. Step up to the plate, no hesitation. I'm a wild child. Crowd control. They gon' lose their mind. We feel no wild out.
Back here in San Francisco, here's the Reds catcher, Will Banfield. Late on that fastball.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Here's the 0-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. In time to Devers, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. In the air to left center. Ward settles under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next to Cincinnati, the shortstop, Ellie.
In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. Aye! The Reds down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. You have to regroup here.
Slides for the stop to first, and it beats him. What a play. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show Brock. Back out for the 9th. Complete game within reach. He's earned this shot, Siggy.
Yeah, Boog. Now it's about focus and execution. He wants to walk off the mound to applause, not traffic.
That clips the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Took that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
That's a strike. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The Reds now down to their final out.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Eddie Brock won't go any further tonight. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. New arm for the Giants, Keegan Akin. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLain.
Second baseman, Matt McLain.
Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Ball game. Well, with his 20th win of this season, and that's a pretty rare accomplishment these days.
Yeah, it's definitely rare, Boog. Between 1993 and 2013, MLB averaged 3 20-game winners per season. From 2014 through 2023, it was less than 2 per season. So to me, what he's done this year is really impressive.